Welcome to the latest NC Sports Weekly News, the water sports essential. In this edition, Duel in the South Indian Ocean. Stamm LeCam hold back Altadill and Muñoz at the Barcelona World Race. Video link up with the leaders on Cheminées Poujoulat. Surfs up in the Australian summer. Mitch and Dimity Stoyle get a taste of victory in the WSL Qualifying Series at the Scoot Burleigh Pro. Miami highlights and top results as Olympic and Paralympic sailing hopefuls face off at the ISAF World Cup. Sneak peek of the new IMOCA 60 monohull Banque Populaire 8. Senior Correspondent Sebastien Destremau with the insight and the analysis. Exclusive, four-time World Match Racing champion Ian Williams is on video chat with NC Sports. Meet the man and the hero in a special preview of the next edition of Top Story. NC Sports, plunge into the action. An extraordinary duel is now taking place in the South Indian Ocean. With more than 30 days at sea, the Barcelona World Race is truly heating up, and two boats are claiming the leadership in this double-handed round-the-globe offshore classic. Separated only by a couple of hundred nautical miles, with still 14,000 to go, Cheminées Poujoulat and Nautical Channel have been going at each other since the Brazilian descent in the Atlantic this mid-January, and the dismantling of Hugo Boss, which clearly eliminated another crew of top contenders, Alex Thompson and Pepe Ribes. Co-skippers Bernard Stamm and Stamm LeCam have successfully banked on their huge talent and experience, but Guillermo Altadill and José Muñoz are in for an epic battle. It all started well before the approach to Cape of Good Hope, and with a clear strategic split on quite different weather options. Cheminées Poujoulat was first to go east, keeping on the northerly route, while Nautical Channel instead went deep into the Great South and the very limits of the iceberg exclusion zone, looking for extra speed. It paid off for both.
Since the trade winds, it has been going quite well. We managed to pass along the front that allowed us to get back down to the South Seas, so that was good because we were able to stay with the wind. Then we really got some tough conditions on the next system, and that pushed us up to here, which isn't bad at all. Now we're really starting to feel the fatigue, but it's not going too bad at all. We do have some small technical issues. The boat is doing great, yet we cannot make any mistakes. And so, all is well.
Facing the awesome and terrifying conditions of the roaring 40s, the Spanish team did manage to hold the pace and soon caught up again with the Swiss-French crew just under South Africa. As this NC Sports edition goes to air, the leaders are halfway through the Indian Ocean, aiming at their next key waypoint, Cape Lewin in Tasmania. Also taking the southern route, though missing a few options, Gais is still in third position. Spain's Ana Corbella and Gerard Marin from Argentina have fallen back by over 1,000 nautical miles from the leaders, and are now caught up themselves in a tight duel with Germany's Georg Riechers and Frenchman Sébastien Destremau on the fast-approaching Renault Captur in fourth. Check your time zone listings, tune in to Nautical Channel's top events, and the official Barcelona World Race weekly updates. Summer is at its peak in the Southern Hemisphere, and the surf season is full on in Western Australia, where the Qualifying Series is taking the limelight for the Scoot Burleigh Pro. Small but clean long rights came in for most of the event at Burleigh Head in Sorrento, as Queensland surfers Mitch and Dimity Stoyle topped the competition for this first of three back-to-back World Surf League stopovers to be held down under. In top form, the high-flying crews defeated Aussie greats the likes of Jay Thompson, Lincoln Taylor, and Adam Melling in the final.
It's just a nice day here on the hill, watching all the surfing, because everyone's surfing really good, and definitely a big confidence boost. I haven't won anything for a really long time. It's just nice to win something.
With only a minute left on the clock in the final, Dimity Stoyle stole the show and the win from Bronte Macaulay with some solid snaps and powerful rail turns.
It feels amazing to win. It's been a while since I've won an event because last year was my rookie year on tour, and it's so challenging on tour to try and win. Yeah, it's a good feeling. It's something I want to try and, get to the podium this year at a World Tour event would be amazing. So I think this is a really good warm-up.
.678 sailors, 599 boats, 150 races, and the latest ISAF World Cup results are in from Miami as top Olympic and Paralympic sailors continue their long-term quest towards the fast-approaching Rio Games of 2016. Among a few prestigious upsets and many confirmed golden forecasts, Denmark's Anne-Marie Vindom pushed back the world's very best in laser radio. While in men's laser, German super talent Philipp Buhl once again set the record straight. In the 470s, Team GBR's Luke Patience and Elliot Willies claimed their gold with a mere 1-point advantage. In the ladies' regatta with 4 wins in 9 races, Kiwi crew Polly Powery and Joe Allett were simply unstoppable. Huge winning streak also for Britain's Giles Scott in the Finn class. Consistency spelled victory for Austrians Nico Delekart and Nikolaus Resch on the 49er. Super clash in the women's 49er effect with gold for New Zealand's Alexandra Maloney and Molly Mitch. Italy signed its top medal on the Macro 17 catamaran class with Vittorio Bissaro and Silvia Sicuri. Holland's Dorian van Rysselberger won Miami's 3-way battle for the men's RSX. And with few challengers in sight, Briony Shaw snatched another gold for Britain in the women's category. Tight racing in Florida also for the Scud 18 as Australia's Dan Fitzgibbon and Lysel Tesh pushed back the strong and very close British, Italian and Dutch teams. In the 2.4-meter, a phenomenal Bjornar Erikstad took the gold for Norway thanks to a huge lead on Pasco and Leibel. More Norwegian gold at the Battle of the Sonar with Wang Hansen, Christensen and Solberg defeating the USA and Canada. The full story is coming up next week on the NC Sports Buzz with race highlights and complete winner interviews from Miami. Now here is Senior Correspondent Sebastien Destremau with a very special insider report.
Team Banque Populaire is finalizing the construction of the new IMOCA monohull Banque Populaire 8. This boat is loaded with innovations and is designed to allow Armel Lecléache to win the next Vendée Globe. Based on the routing of the last race, the designers have chosen some spectacular and radical options. A large bow, a powerful hull with a big righting moment, and one of the most amazing innovations never seen before, the addition of some very different foils. The latter should allow the boat to sail much faster at certain angles, a gain of several knots of speed in theory. Banque Populaire won't be more powerful, but thanks to this new thinking, she should be sailing with less wetted surface area. Only future will tell if the bankers are on the right track.
Currently, he's taking a shot at an unprecedented 5th match racing world title. But before taking his flight to Malaysia for the final, Ian Williams, skipper of Britain's GAC Pindar team, sat down for a one-on-one video chat with the NC Sports newsroom. Meet the man behind the success. the Tour and the upcoming Monsoon Cup, the Extreme Sailing Series, the new America's Cup format, choosing a pro sailing career, and much, much more. Here's a brief preview of the full exclusive interview coming up on the next and very special edition of Top Story, premiering this Saturday at 5 p.m. only on Nautical Channel.
I think it's the nature of the sport that most sailors do more than one campaign. I think it's good and bad. It sometimes diverts your focus, but at the same time, it really does keep you fresh. It keeps you interested, doing different things. And I've really enjoyed both the match racing, the fleet racing, the monohulls, the multi-hulls, sailing, but also coaching as well, and being able to get involved in the sport in lots of different areas. I think it does. It keeps you interested and keeps you fresh.
The water sports this season never ends, and the heroes are right here on Nautical Channel. Join the current and get your front row seat at top events from all around the blue planet. Plunge into the action with NC Sports.